This is the new Ooni Karu 12G, a beautifully redesigned product that I now rank as the best 12-inch pizza oven. And in this review, I'll tell you exactly why. I've tested a lot of Oonis to date, and I have yet to have a problem with shipping or packaging. Setup is pretty straightforward and takes about 10 minutes to get the chimney, stone, door, and rear burner installed. As for the design, they added a series of sexy upgrades from the OG model. The new glass door resembles the design of the Karu 16, except this new one is even better. A strong magnet satisfyingly locks the door into place instead of having to lift and pull, and a new built-in thermometer located on the side shows an estimated stone temperature, but lacks precision. Ooni claims that the gas burner uses 36% less fuel than the previous model and gets up to optimal cooking temperature up to 29% faster. I tested the preheat times on a 68-degree Fahrenheit day. Here's the measured temps at 5-minute intervals. You can see it had no problem at all reaching 950. I also included the preheat times of some other top-ranked ovens, but keep in mind those were tested on a cooler 56-degree day. There's no question this retains heat better than the previous Karu 12, and since it's smaller, it heats quicker than the Karu 16. With the oven hot, I prepped my first pizza using my standard Polish recipe. I launched my first Neapolitan when the stone temperature read 912 degrees. I left the flame on high throughout the 75-second bake, and these are the results. A really solid pizza. But the bottom finished before the top crust. So I dropped the stone temperature to 865 and baked another pizza for 82 seconds. And the results were great. A puffy crust despite only using 60% hydration here, a bottom just to my liking, and a great cheese melt on top, complete with cupped pepperoni. I like to keep the door closed during the first half of the bake while the dough sets up. But towards the end of the bake, I tend to keep it open in order to rotate the pizza frequently. After more testing, I determined 880 degrees is the ideal stone temp. This white garlic mushroom pizza used a 65% hydration Polish dough with a 48-hour cold ferment. New York style requires a much lower temperature, so I let the oven cool off a bit and launched at 664 with a flame on low. I quickly noticed this is too hot of a bake. While the top looked excellent, the bottom was underdone and needed a longer bake. So I tried another at 534 degrees for 4 minutes. I used a low flame, but increased it towards the end of the bake. And my goodness, look at the crispy bottom here. If you watch my other videos, you know I'm a huge fan of the Karu 16 because of its ability to cook a wide range of pizza styles at pro levels. And this 12G is a mini clone. Absolutely impressive performance, and at nearly half the price of its big sister. The drawback is that you're tied to 12-inch pizzas. Swapping between gas and wood is also a breeze, and maintaining proper temperatures with a wood fire is easier in the smaller oven. So, would I still prefer the Karu 16 to this? Yes, because I love making 16-inch New York. But this really comes down to your budget. Performance-wise, the Karu 12G bakes pizza exactly the same. But it's also more affordable, more portable, and quicker to heat up. And these are the reasons I rank it as the #1 12-inch pizza oven.